Hello everyone, this is Cthulhu Luigi, and welcome to part 71 of Let's Play Pikmin 2. We are heading down in the Cavern of Chaos. Where will sublevel 9 lead us? Let's find out. Oh, apparently this isn't the dumb, watery nature type thing. Oh, wow, this is great already. Yeah, there is some sublevel I was afraid this might be, but it isn't. It's worse, basically. Oh well, at least this cleverly hidden treasure won't take too long to get. I really hope I don't need to interact with those careening digibugs or whatever. This is like the most kawaii treasure. Wiggle noggin. Sadly, we have to interact with the digibugs, or at the very least, be near them sometimes. Be very careful to have all your Pikmin over here, because it is very easy for them to fall in, and this deep water with no ledge is pretty much the hardest. Yes, you're just gonna have to let it go if he grabs your co-captain, and try to get him on the rebound. And hope he does not shake them off into the water, although he is not very good at shaking them off, apparently. Oop. Why do white keep being first when I want to switch from them? Okay, this is a pretty short sublevel, assuming there's nothing more but that bottle cap. I don't know, it seems weird to call that a bottle cap. Bottle lid. Bottle nipple. Nipple. I'm not sure what to call it, but anyway, at least those digibugs are over water, so they can't really... Well, I'm sure they could if they tried, but... Yeah, they can bring bombs over, but they are not likely to, and they are not likely to succeed as it is out of their domain, and we are hopefully just beat this sublevel really quick. Oh, it's American Pikmin, they're the best kind. Name, maternal sculpture. That's sick and perverted. An E-rated game, Nintendo. I'm ashamed. I'm going to sell my Nintendo box. Cavern of Chaos, sublevel 10. And this is the boss room, like I assumed. Purples. This is actually the only boss where you're pretty much definitely, without a doubt, supposed to use purples. All of them work best with purples, but this one is, like, nearly impossible without purples. Whoa, This is really one of the most kawaii bosses. It's sort of like a thing I remember. So you need to dodge these boulders and freeze it. If you want to do it without a problem, you can let it be, but I don't like doing that. You can attack it kind of more efficiently this way. I don't know, it definitely has more defense here, but you don't have to worry about it. And it cannot kill it with that claw, it can just deflower them, or at least that's what Pikmin Wiki says, and I would trust it, as I don't think there's an animation for Pikmin being, like, knocked out of the way to their death. Let's see how much damage they do normally. Wow, that's kind of gross. Stuff is flying everywhere. Yeah, they are not killed by it, they're just knocked out of the way, despite the fact it's a giant, strong-looking claw with what appear to be razor-sharp spikes on it. Whatever, purples are manly. Let's just try this one more time. It's not really an overly good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway, you know? We can't get into, or we can't get in a legitimate one and a non-legitimate one like that. So apparently these guys only go after the captain, not the Pikmin. Which is admittedly rather nice of them. They're just homicidal, they're not mean and want to eat kawaii little Pikmin. Not sure what it means that they're still making the purple boom 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 thing. So, yeah, this is not exactly the most manly way to fight the boss, but it is pretty much the quickest way and safest way, so let's pop them open into some nectars and get a severed head of a baby. Some people call this a doll, but no, it is clearly the severed head of a baby. Well, maybe it's a doll. But that would be funnier if it was a severed head of a baby. And in Wapan, guess what its number of Pokos was? Well, I'll wait for you to see what its regular number of Pokos, or, of course, yeah, that's so American of me to assume that English version is the regular version, anything else is unoriginal. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, whatever. Racism, kind of. But anyway, let's see how many Pokos this severed head is worth. 670. Could that round up for something? Oh no, it's blinking, it's the devil. But yes, if you guessed 666, that is how many Pokos it was worth in Japan, which sort of made the end number, if you somehow only got treasures and absolutely no corpses, kind of off. So I am acceptable with the what is undeniably censoring. It's also the third most expensive treasure of the game, next to the like 4 treasures that are worth 1,000 on the Titan Dweevil and the giant barbell thing. And yes, I am just spouting trivia from Pikmin Wiki. I wish there were more people working on Pikmin Wiki. It sort of feels incomplete to me. So let's see how many I have of everything. Yellows. 9? I thought I had 10 at least. Oh well, I guess the extra one died when I wasn't noticing it. I don't think, or maybe one white died. 19, and that's all white. Okay, one white did die. One purple did die, and I don't know how I've managed to keep these numbers the same for so long. Just lucky, I guess. 21, that means a blue died. And I guess that makes sense, as I don't recall any reds dying, and I had already buffered out all other ones. So, we are taking our I Know Uda troops to the final cave in the game. At this point, I mean, you can do them in any order you want, except for, like, the first 3, but this is the one with the final boss in it, and that spawns the last cinematic, so for the purposes of the game, it is basically the final dungeon. Starting to run low on sprays, if you can call 20 low. Let's just demo some intense ballboard killing skills. Or intense whites keep outrunning my purples when I switch to purples and then do other things, whatever. I needed an extra nectar. I thought I did, I guess I didn't. So anyway, even if 20 of each isn't the best party all the time, it's kind of convenient because you can hear them singing if you correctly chose the right thing. And I don't think we'll even be able to finish sublevel 1 with the time left, but we'll get a feel for the Dream Den, and that is what counts. Yes, I think this might be unique as the toy theme mixed with the outside theme. I'm not really sure. It also was probably the only instance of a jelly float outside and in a not water or underground themed area. I'm not sure. And I think I heard something falling, and I do believe that this has rocks in it. And it looked like one was inside it, but I don't think it was. So anyway, I seem to recall restarting a lot on this. It's not very easy for a first sub-level, but that makes sense. It's the last hole in the game, or at least kind of. It's actually the one with the most treasures, although that's mostly due to the Titan Dweevil having 5 treasures on its back. Unfortunately, through the process of elimination, or I won't spoil it now, but I will mention something later, except I'll probably forget, about how, let's see, I'm pretty sure there's a beetle, or a cannon beetle or something back here that can kill, no. There is a lime square heavily guarded, and furthermore other things heavily guarded, but whatever, we can beat them up with Shoujo power. I sound like a dumb Japanese with saying Shocho despite the fact that it's president in this version, but whatever. I need Olimar help. I think in Pikmin 1 you can use the dismiss button even if you don't have any Pikmin with you, and make the digit noise, which upsets me because most of the time I try to make a little song when I'm playing video games. Like I said previously, I do generally just spam the whistle all the time, and it is upsetting me that this would be very annoying to do in a video for the YouTubes, but I am running seriously out of time, so I will finish clearing out this sublevel in the next part, so smell you later.